Hey everybody, I'm Ryan Cardinal, the creator of the comic book series called Caius, A Story of Blood and Stone, which is now on Indiegogo and in demand. You can find me here, there, and everywhere by looking for the username at the Ryan Cardinal, so feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to all my social media. Thanks! 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. So, I've been kind of thinking about what my channel should be. Joined in 2016, really haven't kind of focused on anything. Kind of like dabbled here and there with art tutorials and stuff, but really trying to figure out what I want to do with this YouTube channel. And as I keep trying to narrow down and get more specific, I start to realize that that's not me. I'm kind of interested in just like a weird array of things. And to kind of just focus on one thing kind of feels like I'm putting myself into a box and not being able to express things that I'm interested in. So rather than trying to focus on one thing, I think I'm going to adjust it and just kind of do everything that pops into my head. Almost like a unfortunate AD&D approach to the channel. I'll make playlists and stuff like that, so everything kind of gets categorized into its approximate areas, but a couple of things that I would like to go over on my channel, which you can go to and subscribe. Would be awesome if you could. Trying to build up the channel because I want to do promotion for upcoming projects that I have. Any of you that know me know that I've been an artist forever, and my current project that I'm working on right now is this. This is my comic book that I have on Indiegogo right now called Caius, A Story of Blood and Stone. We're currently sitting at $6,000. We've reached our funding goal, but it's now in demand, which means that there is an open store, and all the perks that you see on the side here, they're all limited now. Once these are done, the campaign will be closed, and you won't be able to hop in later. So these are limited now. There's only 150 of single issue comics. If you want to get 2, there's 90, 50, so on and so. But yeah, go check it out. There'll be a link to this down below. But yeah, I want to use this as a platform to slowly build and let people know what I'm doing, but at the same time, I want to just branch out into things that I'm super interested in. Obviously, comic books is being one of them. What's going on with like Shonen Jump. I've kind of veered away from like regular North American Spider-Man, Batman. I've kind of moved on from that stuff. Reasons we can go, that could be one of the things that we talk about in one of the videos, but I've been really interested in manga as of late. It's just a lot more fun to me when it comes to reading comic books and getting back into what makes comic books enjoyable. But other things I want to touch on the channel, science, always been fascinated with science, always love breakthroughs that are coming through, always love like new discoveries that are being made, whether it's in, archaeology, material science, just absolutely whatever it is. And I always keep an eye on this stuff just because being a comic book nerd, there's parallels that cross over. Big fan of Spider-Man ever since day one. And Peter Parker being the way that he is, he's able to make his stuff, from scratch. So there's always kind of this weird translation, for me at least, of like, there's always been a pull towards science, and comic books have always had a core root for that. Also nature. I grew up basically in the middle of nowhere in Alberta, so it's just nothing but nature around. So you get an affinity for it, and there's always amazing stuff that's being brought to light, either through National Geographic or other channels out there. So this is something else that I would like to touch on, whether it's, animal stories or new discoveries in areas, ancient civilization, stuff like that, and always fascinating stuff. And speaking of ancient civilizations, that also leads into another area that I'm interested in, and that is possibilities of the unknown and the paranormal. Here's Mysterious Universe. This is one of my go-tos. I love these guys. Super great podcast. I'll leave a link to their website as well as the podcast below, which you can get through the link here. But they do a really good job of covering weirdness and strangeness. When you look into the abyss looks back, all that kind of stuff. But they also touch on paranormal stuff that I've never really thought of, that sends me down rabbit holes, and I discover new things. And those are things that I would like to bring onto the channel, to possibly bring to you out there that may have never even encountered or considered this stuff. To some people out there, it might be like, oh, this is woo-woo, this is strange, but it's stuff I enjoy. I personally enjoy this stuff. Like, this is another area where I get to geek out in, because the more crazy it is, the more I love it. Just because there are things out there that we don't know about, or there are things happening that when they get brought to light and it is a reality, and you find out that people have been talking about things for a long time, until somebody finally makes that breakthrough, or something gets brought to light either through like mainstream media, so on and so forth. There's always these rumblings about the unknown, or the unsaid, or the unspoken, and that's another area that I definitely want to go into in the channel. So if any of this stuff interests you whatsoever, please like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, because I kind of want to hear what you all have to think about these subjects. And if there's something that you would like me to cover, feel free to get a hold of me. There are other things on here that I didn't touch on, but I just wanted to give kind of a general overview of what I want to really focus on, and that would be what I'm creating, comic books and entertainment to a little bit, science and discoveries, nature, and, you know, the strange, paranormal, and the unknown. So, again, I'm Ryan Cardinal. This is my channel. This is kind of where I'm going to be gearing toward. Hopefully you can all join and we'll have some fun along the way. So until next time, have a good day. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks.